This is Sheila She's Beautiful Urban, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be unboxing the Glamlite Cosmetics ICPR edition. If you want to see what comes in the Glamlite ICEE edition, just keep watching. And if you're new here, welcome. I'd love you to be a part of the Urban Beauty community. So please push that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Hey, sit back, relax, and I'll be right back. Let's jump right on in. Yes, I said it. It's the PR package of the ICEE edition. Isn't that nice? Hey, beautiful packaging. It's rather huge. But let's open it up and see what all comes in this PR box. Okay, like I said, it's rather big. Okay. Shows where, like, if you wanted to get an ICEE, you got your cup and you pull the lever down to get whatever flavor you want. Ain't that cute? That's cool how they came up with this type of theme. But you know, Glamlite is always about, you know, cookies and ice cream and all that kind of pies and stuff like that. Now we have the ICEE edition. You know how you go to the gas station and you go to the little thing where you get your soda pops? Yep, that's what this is. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, here's the cover. Let me kind of scoot a little bit. Y'all can see that. There's the cover. It says, coolest collection in town. All right. Okay, I'm going to scoot over a little bit more. Now y'all can see. I don't have a lot of room, y'all. Now you can see. Stick that back in there so I can present it right. Okay, now this is what comes in the ICEE edition. So you got two palettes. You have your little straw, and there's the cup with lipsticks in it. All right, let's go ahead and take these out so we can see what they look like. Okay, there's package number one. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out because this box is rather huge. Palette number two. I'm a collector of cups, so this is very interesting to me. Oh, it's in there rather tight. Ooh-wee. There's the cup. Isn't that nice? Oh. Okay, so the top part doesn't come out. It's just the little lever that you pull to get the ICEE out when you're at the drink machine. And it was in there rather deep, so that cup was sitting there very secure. Okay, so I'm just put that over to the side. Okay, I'm gonna scoop that up. Good God. Okay, here is palette number one, and it's called Blue Raspberry Palette. So let's open her up. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Packaging just like the box. Let's open it up, see what she looks like. Oh, she pretty. Look at that. That is nice. Okay. Beautiful colors. And let me grab my reader because I want to read these words on here. See what the names are. Okay, I'm going to read from this area like this. This is a 12-pan palette. And it says, the first one says chillin'. Okay, we got frozenated, polar bear, ice cold, glacial, frost, icicles, cool, refresh, blue raspberry, icy, and melted. Okay, and the palette is also named after blue raspberry, which is this beautiful color right here. And the colors I'm showing in this palette from my video shows true to color. Okay, so we have that palette. Okay, second palette we have the cherry palette. Okay, Open her up. Y'all been had this PR package for a while, but y'all know how much I work. I had to get to it when I could. So what may be old to y'all is very new to me, all right? So here we are. Let's open her up. Very pretty. Nice and red. We kind of got this nice little pink type of color, which is really cute. And then this color right up here. Very pretty. Like I say, true to color in my camera, okay? And this is cherry, so let's read the names of this one. Okay, we got white cherry, cool taste, colorful tongue, epic, fruity, flavoric, wild cherry, smile, fantastic, treat, frosted cherry, and sweet. And wild cherry is this one right there. What the palette's name from, okay? But you know what? I have on blue yet again. I don't know if this has been just a blue type of week for me. But let's jump on into these lip glosses. Like I said, this has been a blue type of week. So, hey, I think I'm going with a blue theme. Now, I've already done my eyes with the red because I did not know that my video had stopped on me. How I did that, I don't know. But let's get into these glosses. So we have 3 glosses, okay? We have this one, which is called Cola. You can see this beautiful packaging and look at the color. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a red, brown gloss. Yep, and got some pretty glitters in it. Really pretty. Okay, we have that one, which is really pretty. That packaging is awesome. Look at that. And then with the blue, as you can see, it's like a gloss as well, but glittery blue gloss maybe. Let's see. No type of smell to them. Okay, I see like a little bit of a blue hue to it. Let me try that again. Okay. Like a little basic gloss. You can pair it with lipstick, maybe come off of like a little blue hue to it. Okay, that was blue raspberry. This is cherry. Same with this one. It's got like a red hue to it, so it'll go good over a red gloss maybe. Or just a basic lip with a red, a little bit of a color to your lip. All right. But let's jump into this eye look. And as you can see, I put a little red on because I wanted to bring out the blue because I want this to be a blue themed eye look. Okay. So I'm going to jump back into the red palette real quick and let you know I put Sweet as a transition color right here. Okay. And I think I'm going to drag that on to the bottom of the lid as well. So let me grab a brush and just drag that red underneath. I'm not going to add nothing to it to make it pop or anything. I just want it just like it is. Going in lightly because this is very pigmented. These colors... Now, Glamlite is very good with pigmented shadows. I'm just going to do it just like this. I'm not going to go all the way to the inner corner. Look how pigmented that is. Ooh! See, I didn't even have to put no extra, like a white, and then put the red over it to really make it pop. These colors are popping anyway. Y'all see that? Going in lightly. Yeah, I don't know how my camera just stopped running. I think I might have put something down over the remote to the camera. There I go, being clumsy again. Hold on, y'all. I tend to do that because for you new viewers, I am blind in my left eye, so I can't always measure the distance between when I'm touching something, when I'm doing something. So I get really clumsy. Okay, we got that red on. Let me put a little bit more. Make it nice and deep. Yeah, like that. So far, so good. Very pretty. These are very pigmented, y'all. Ooh, okay. Now, I might come back to this palette, though, because I'm looking at this white cherry, and I'm thinking that's a really pretty color. Let me swatch it for y'all. It is. It's iridescent. I don't know if I'm going to do that because I'm going for a blue thing. So, let's jump on into this blue palette. The blueberry palette. Okay. Here we are. Now, sometimes, because these colors are kind of so close together, especially these reds, they can almost look just alike. So, it depends on how you blend. Be careful with that because it can look like you only use one color because there's so many colors that are alike. Okay, so I'm going to go into a deeper blue, which is this blue right here. And it's going to be called Melted. So let's grab another brush. Go right into the corner. I always tend to put the deeper colors in my outer corner. It's very pretty because I kind of want this to be more of a halo eye. Deepen that outer crease real good with that blue. That blue is really pretty, y'all. That is really pretty. Yeah, like that. Don't start phone. I probably should have put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay. The other eye. Like I said, these are very pigmented. Look at that. Ooh. Anybody thought about getting this? If you heard about it, if you thought about getting this collection, you know what this collection also puts me in the mind of? Jeffree Star's Blood Sugar, the Blood Sugar palette. I think it's Blood Sugar. And Blue Blood, Red Blood, Blue Blood. It's been so long since I used those palettes because I do have them. But this what these palettes kind of remind me of. But I know for sure that Glamlites are very, very pigmented, but his is too. His palettes are all typically good quality as well. I know some of y'all don't like him, but I review palettes. I don't care who made the palette. I like reviewing palettes, so, and I do use them, so whenever I get a chance. Charge to my head, not my heart, okay? Boom. Ain't that pretty, y'all? I'm going to also go into the inner corner. Yeah, like so. Y'all know me, I don't judge people about what they do. Jeffree Star is very controversial, but I don't judge nobody because I'm not perfect myself. Jesus is the only one gonna judge us, okay? It's all love over here, okay? So you don't like what I'm saying? Keep your negative comments to yourself. And, you know, hey, keep it moving. I don't judge people. I don't got time for all that negativity. We all love. And I mean that from me to you, everybody need love. especially in this day and age. We all need love and prayer. Okay, this is so pretty, y'all. I'm trying to make sure it's even. Y'all know I'm blind my left eye, so I'm trying to make sure it's easy. It's nice and even. Okay. I think I got enough on this side. Let me bring this over a little bit more. Okay. Let me straighten this side up a little bit more. Excuse me if I'm taking too long or you think I'm taking too long, but boom. All right. Let's get a little concealer because I do want to put a little concealer in the middle. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. Y'all know I don't use a lot of product, so. Okay, let's get a brush. Put that concealer on. Right here in the center. Because I want the center color to really pop. I'm taking my time, so I'm not talking too much, okay? Boom. Boom. Y'all see that? Okay. Other eye. Gotta hide y'all, am I? Okay. One eye is bigger than the other, so I'm trying to make sure I get everything about the same, okay? I'm gonna try to. So like I always tell y'all, it's hurt my head, not my heart, okay? So I think I want to make sure because I have hooded lids and I want to make sure I got enough on each side. Sorry, I'm hiding, y'all. Boom. I think that's good, y'all. Let me show you. I gotta come up where y'all can see. Y'all can see. Nah, I think that's good. Okay, boom. Now, let's get a smaller brush. And we're going to go in with a lighter blue for the outer edge. I think I'm going to go right here. This one right here. And that color is called Polar Bear. Dip into Polar Bear. Boom. Ooh, look at the color on there. So we're just going to, I'm going to go sideways. Just like this. Just like that. Boom. Ooh. Y'all see that? Polar Bear ain't playing. He freezing that out real good. Boy. I didn't know that was going to pop like that. In the corner. In front of that dark blue I put on. Goodness gracious alive. Okay. Okay. Polar Bear. Goodness. Glamlite ain't playing with you. They ain't playing. Trying to bring my eye down because I want to get into them creases, child. Just packing it on. Okay, now let's go back to that deeper blue, which was melted. Feathering it in. Man, back into Polar Bear. I gotta straighten some things out. Okay. That's one beautiful color, y'all. Just feathering it out a little bit. Okay. Now, let's get a shimmer color in the middle. And we have several. We have this color here, which is called Chillin'. The next one is called Ice Cold. And then we have Frost. Those are the lightest because we have Refresh and Icy, which is a little bit darker. Okay. So let's try this one. Good God, it's soft. Goodness. Look at that. Beautiful. I swatch it all crazy, and it's kind of soft. It's very soft. But look at that. That don't make no sense. Okay, and then we have Ice Cold. Oh. The first one is more glittery looking, as you can see. So let's try Ice Cold. It looks a little bit smoother. Y'all excuse my swatches. Look at that. It's a little bit deeper. So it looks like I'm going to be using Chillin'. And then we have Frost. Oh, she's so pretty. Goodness. I'm going to swatch these other two for y'all real quick. Okay. Look at that. Good. Googly moogly. Y'all, we going with Chillin' though. And I'm gonna pack it with my finger, okay? We going in with Chillin'. Right in the middle. Oh, just like that. Very careful. Like I always tell y'all, don't be scared to use your fingers. Let me get this mirror. Beautiful, beautiful. This is nice, y'all. If you didn't get it, go get it. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I only paid like $79. I think $79. I think it was $79, y'all. Okay, now I want to go underneath my eye because I'm done with this part. Let me get a little bit of that red. I'm just going to use the excess of the red to clean up the crease. Just like that. Oh, y'all, talk about pretty. Talk about pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go underneath and put the blue on the bottom. It's so pretty. And I'm going to go back into Polar Bear. Do I want Polar Bear on the bottom? No, I want Polar Bear on the bottom. We're going to go with Blue Raspberry on the bottom. This one right here. Okay. So I'm going to go as close to the... I need another smaller brush. That isn't too big. Okay, now. Just a little bit. Get close to the waterline. And the bottom lash line. Very close because I got that red underneath there too. This is really pretty, you all. Like I said, if you don't have it, go get it. Yeah, excuse my nose. I'm going to dip a little bit because I'm getting that where we do our makeup and the nose start to run. I don't want my nose looking all wet. I think I'm all right now. Okay, let's continue with Blue Raspberry on the bottom lash line. Just like that. Not going all the way over because I still want to put a lighter color in my inner corner. Highlight. Y'all talk about pretty. I might put a little big glitter on the bottom lash line. I think that'll be nice. And this is also a good look for New Year's, okay? That blue. Icy color. Good for New Year's. Just like that. That is so pretty, y'all. Good. Okay, let me put an inner corner highlight. I have a brush I need to clean off. Okay, now I'm going to put as an inner corner highlight, I'm going to go into Ice Cold, this one right here. Let's see. Drag it to the bottom. Not all the way in. That's really pretty. And now to brighten up just a little bit more, I'm going to clean this brush off. I'm going to go into what is called Frozenated. This blue right here. And I'm going to take that on the inner corner at the top. Right in here. Give us a nice brightness right there. Just like that. Completely brighten the eye. I'll drag it all the way up. Just like that. Combine the color. Just like that. It kind of took away from the deep color that I had. So I'm going to go back into that color, melt it, and get that right back on. You don't have to be very deep, but I want to put that color back. Kind of disappeared on me. That's why we have to sometimes dip back into colors more than once. More than once or twice. Boom. See there, y'all? Now we're going back into Polar Bear. Keep them colors in there, okay? Don't hurt to go in the color several times. Keep them saturated. Now, you may have a palette that you have to go into several times as far as trying to keep the... Make sure I got the right one, because I don't want to... Which one is lighter? Was it Chilling, y'all, I put on the middle? I think it was. Go back in the middle with Chilling. Boom. Boom. Okay, ice cold back at the bottom. Boom. Oh, that's pretty. Drag it out a little bit more on this side. Blue raspberry. And being that red color again. Let's go back into the red, because I don't want it to disappear on me. Just a little bit, okay? Once we get our lashes on, that'll bring the colors and the look together. Cleaning up the eye. All right, let's get a brown bone color real quick so we can be finished. Now, where's my doggone? I know it's over here. Just done blend it in. Yeah, I hate misplacing my brushes. And I know it's up here because I just had the thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, on it. That's all right. We got something. So, now we need a brown bone color. And we don't have a brown bone color. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this blue what's it called? Frozenated, that light blue. We're just going to use that as a brown bone color. Just to brighten up the brow a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Nah. Okay. All right. So, let's try this lip. I'm going to go ahead and put my brown lip liner on. And I think I'm just going to do, let's see. Get the lip on. Try that blue lip liner. The blue lip gloss, I'm sorry. As long as you got a colorful, colored lip liner, then the lip gloss color shouldn't really matter. When it comes down to colors like these. So I'm going to go with the blue. I really want a colorful lip, but hey, let's see how this will work. See, there's no color to it. It's just a basic lip. It's pretty though. Hey. We didn't get much in it, but... Okay, now let's go ahead. Let's put my little protector back in here. Shoot back in. Throw my lashes on real quick. Shouldn't take but a second. Take but a second. Let's see. Which one goes where? I don't want to mix my lashes no child. Get over there out the way. All right, let's put these lashes on and finish up the look, y'all. Go ahead and bring this look together real quick, y'all. I didn't want a very long video. I went from grab one mirror to the next. Okay. We'll do mascara in a second. Yeah. Uh-oh, hold up. All right. Whew. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Come on, ladies. Don't give me no struggle days now. I'm trying to have no struggle days. Boom. Next lash. Y'all pray for me on these lash applications. Because I don't use lash tools. Well, all right. Bam. Okay, mascara. Got my bad gal bang. Bottom lash line first. Gotta take my time because y'all know I'm good at messing up. Making mistakes. Boom. Somebody know they slamming the door. Okay. Now let me get a liner, which will be by Juvia's Place, and it's gonna be in Royal, which is this blue. I want that blue liner in my waterline. My eyes may water, y'all, so excuse the waterage. Okay, we're getting a little red, so. Boom. Press them up. Okay, now let me grab my amazing, I'm gonna do my Glow from Within highlighter by Natasha Denona. I don't want nothing too beaming, just a little bit. Boom. Pretty. Just like that. Just a little glow. Boom. Let's do a little bit up here. Can't hurt nothing. Okay, let me spray my face. And I'm going to spray my face with, let's see, what I got. I'll move everything around. That's all right. A little set mist. Let me get my milk. I'm running out, so I'm always going to use the last of it. And this is the Hydro Grip setting spray. God, darn, why is it spraying like that? Goodness gracious. Feel like grease. Spraying myself to death. I'm gonna be glossy, that's for sure. Look at that, y'all. So, let me let that kind of beam down. All right, let me kind of pat that down. Hopefully it don't mess up. Okay, not bad. Pat that down. Okay, now this is the finished look. Very pretty. Now, like I said, we have our two palettes, the blue raspberry palette, and we have our cherry palette. And then we have our 3 lippies, which came in our icy cup that we can use at our leisure. Like on a day we just feel like relaxing, you just got you some icy, go put some ice in it, put a soda pop or whatever in there. But these are so pretty, y'all. But like I said, they only give you like a little bit of a sheen to your lips. They not really just popping. Now, the only one that may pop is this one, which is Cola. Let me try Cola real quick for y'all. Can't hurt nothing. See, Cola gave me more of a color. I'm gonna keep that on. So, if you like this look, you like this video, you think you might want to get the ICEE palette, even the PR package from Glamlite Cosmetics. Hey, this may help you make up your mind. I don't know, but I like it. It's so pretty. I'm going to work just like this. My eyes beaming. Go have me beaming down the block. But yeah, if you like this look, hey, give me a thumbs up. If you think you're going to get Glamlite, if you already ain't got it already, you know. Hey, you think you might want to get it? Hey, I recommend it, okay? Hey, like I said, here we are with the finished look. I like it. Hey, I am Sheila She's Beautiful Urban. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, push that subscribe button. And don't forget to push the notification bell so you know whenever I upload a new video. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next one. Love, peace, and taco grease till next time. I love you guys. Bye.
Oh, well,